Hello, it's Crypto CJ. It's the trade of the day, Thursday night slash Friday morning Zoom edition, and the Bitcoin's taken a huge dump, down over 12% in one day, um, over 20% in the last week or so. Let's look at the charts and the news. So I'll share my screen. And so I'm on the Bitcoin day chart. It's below all the moving averages considerably. It got as low as 60,000 up to 65 and change now. It's a pretty good article in TradingView that, crypto market loses 2 trillion. Why? And it's mostly general macroeconomic news. A couple of the items were the new Fed chairman could be more hawkish on interest rates, tech stocks down. Um, things like that. No, now I'm forgetting. So anyway, um, so check out that article from Dow Jones Newswires that TradingView picked up, and then over here in Twitter slash X, Bitcoin's 10 decline minus 29%, ranks in the bottom 3% of all 10-day declines. There were dumps in 2011 and 13 that were worse. So I guess, it could be worse, but it's pretty bad now. Um, Ethereum got hammered too, but both are bouncing back. So let me yeah, Bitcoin's up 4% since the big drop. Ethereum's up 6. So maybe this is the bottom. 60,000 is the bottom. I thought it would be 70 or 75, but um, yeah, lots of negative news out there. Silver's getting pummeled. Uh, yeah, it's bad over there. So if you're a hodler, will be the times that test you. On the plus side, these kind of dips are good buying opportunities. But what do we do as day traders and swing traders? So there's going to be some swing opportunities, definitely. Day trading is a little more dangerous. We will look at both. So let's go ahead and get started. Paul joined us. Hello, Paul. Let's
Good
see.
morning.
Good morning. Crypto bubbles looks brutal. Um, and all red except for this one, Decred, and a couple others, MYX and Hype. We'll just look at those for now. Then we'll look at some pummeled um, altcoins as well. Let's see. Yeah, Robin says red everywhere in the comments. So on Decred, DCR, this was straight up and then it dropped. So this one might be going anti-market. It looks like it could be pretty close to a position to short on the RTI. Quick review of my setup here. This is my day trading layout, 15-minute chart. Supply and demand visible range by Lux Algo, free indicator, and I use it for support and resistance. Red for resistance, green for support. RTI relative trend index. I like that for entries and alerts. And when it breaks below the 20 and then breaks back up, that's usually a dip and a retrace. When it breaks over the 80 and dips back down, that can be a good short opportunity. So that's generally how I trade using these technical indicators. Um, this one's not ready for a short yet, but it's pointing down sharply. So if you can find this on somewhere to short, I found it on MEXC, then you might want to look into it or trade as a spot trade and catch the next dip below 20 and break back up like we had one here and then broke back up on Thursday morning. And, almost 30%. So it's got potential, but putting a lot of money in a long right now could be dangerous. I've got all my short-term money in a trade I took. I probably stayed in it too long. Multiple additional purchases on Link. So we'll see if anything comes of that. I'm just hoping to break even at this point. All right, so that's Decred as a day trade. And as a swing, we'll go to the 1 hour chart. And same indicator for support and resistance. And SuperTrend for alerts. And Trendilo LSMA for confirmation. We've got a buy signal on SuperTrend. And the Trendilo LSMA pointing almost straight up, but we're at resistance on the 1 hour chart. On the 4 hour, a buy looks better. This is going to be a longer trade potentially, though. It had a big wick up here to 23. Now it's down to 21 and change. So resistance here at 22% in 18 days. The red zone, 33% in 20 days. That's a pretty good swing trade, less than a month. So that's one you guys might want to consider. Do your own research and see how that plays out. All right. Well, that's it for Decred. Let's see what else we can find on crypto bubbles. Let's look at Hype. The name like Hype, it has to be good, right? And this one's on Coinbase, so we'll look at that. Mostly as a spot trade. Hasn't been there very long. So it's currently at resistance. The other indicators aren't showing up yet because it hasn't been there long enough. Let's go to a different chart then. So even if you trade on Coinbase, sometimes it's better to go to an older chart to see more of a history when a coin just recently becomes listed on the exchange in which you are trading. So let's look at Bybit. All right, I've got more of a history here on Hype on the Bybit chart, and it is in the red zone now. So this could be something to short when it dips back down. That would happen probably around here. And 8%, 9% to the green zone. That's a really good short day trade. It breaks back all the way down to 20 and then breaks back up. That's a good dip and retrace. Last time it did that, over here, Thursday morning, my Thursday, and up 11% in 9 hours. So that's a great swing, a day trade there. And let's look at this now as a swing. Okay, I'm on hotel Wi-Fi here, so things get slow, that's why. So on the 1 hour chart, indicators look pretty good, but we're at resistance. 4 hour chart, let's look at that. Pretty similar. The day chart, if you want to be in this a long time, potentially, is, yeah, it looks good. And 31%, 98 days. I don't like that. It's too long and not enough improvement. So don't really like this as a swing, but day trade looked okay. All right. If you guys have any you want to look at, speak up or put it in the comment, the chat. I'll give them a look on the charts. All right, so we looked at a couple on the crypto bubbles. Let's look at CoinGecko. And we'll do the 24-hour sort. Kinesis Gold, whatever that is, KAU, up big. What's MYX Finance? That's another one that was on there that looked at like we should check it out. It's on Kraken, MEXC, Weeks. When I mentioned the exchange, it's something I think most people should be able to trade on. Either it's available to Americans or you can get on with a VPN. Look at the Kraken chart. Not much volume on this chart, but it's at resistance anyway. Well above the 80 on the RTI, but did pretty well when it broke below. Here broke back up. Little fake out, but eventually came up around 5-6%. It's doing this. Those are some of my favorite moves as a day trader. 12% on that move. So yeah, this one's volatile. At least it has been lately. Let's look at a swing. All right, indicators on board, but we're at resistance on the 1-hour chart. 4-hour, a little better. 14% in 12 days, not bad. Huh. Thought I'd see better swing trade layouts, but those might come with other coins that have been beaten down. We've been looking at some of the better performers. Um, Look at this Kinesis Gold, KAU. It's on Kraken. Oh, it's really only on this crypto exchange. Delisted. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of that, so I'm not going to spend any time on it. Let's look at some coins that have been beaten down that should come back. Let's see, Monero, Zcash, Sui, Uniswap, Aave. All right, so some quality projects on here that are down double digits. Solana, that comes to mind, well below 100 now. Let's look at that. Okay, interesting. It looks like it's ready on the RTI. Yeah, it broke above the 20, broke back up, then dipped again. So you could set an alert on this again, which I think I will. Um, where do I have this one already? Yeah, maybe I'll recycle an alert. All right, so that'll give me my alert on both long and short opportunities. If you're making a new alert, um, I'll show you that. Right click on the RTI, add an alert. Here on the second line of condition, they've changed it. So like what I'm used to seeing, which is, enter a channel is gone, but if you click show more, it'll show up there. Used to did the other day. Yeah, there we go. Show more. Oh, okay. I have to click on the drop down and entering a channel. Upper value 80, lower 20, and I usually use the information source. So this would be CoinGecko and notifications. Notify an app on my smartphone. Toast notification pop up here on my laptop computer. Play a sound also on my laptop, and then choose one you want. There's a bunch to choose from. So I usually use 3 notes reverb for my main day trading. I use handbell for swing trades. Click create and you're good to go, but I've already got one, so you can go here to alerts and recycle old ones if you want, or check if you created a new one, see if it's there. All right, so that's Solana. It's due for a comeback. And that's about it for CoinGecko. Let's look at CoinMarketCap and the community sentiment area. Are they bullish? What are they bullish on? FET, Link, that's good to see. I'm still in that Link trade, but it's down this much. AVAX, ICP, DOT, HBAR. Well, let's look at Link. Be a little self-serving on that. Well, it looks like we just looked at on Solana. Actually, we didn't look at a swing trade on Solana, did we? Ah, shoot. Didn't go back the way I wanted it to. All right, let's just go to, because the Solana should be a good swing trade setup. Yeah, see, this is at support. The indicators are not on board yet, but this is when we can set an alert on the SuperTrend. You can leave it on direction change if you want, or choose buy if you want to catch the next buy signal moving up. Should probably occur around here. And then, to the red zone, 24% in 3 days. That's an outstanding swing trade. So that's one you might want to look at. I suspect a lot of them look like this. Um, we'll look at link in a moment. So let's go back over there and bring up link. And yeah, we are at support. We're dipping a little bit, still below the 20 on the RTI. So this is one you might want to set an alert on the RTI. And if you're just looking to spot trade it, you could do crossover, crossing up. Choose 20 or 50 or whatever gives you the most confidence, and click create, and that'll go off when it does that. And you can evaluate it for a day trade. Check Bitcoin too when you do that. So that's a link as a day trade, as a swing. I think it'll look like the Solana chart we looked at. Yeah. So it's sitting at support at $8. I think I'm in around 11 on my trade. Yeah, set your alert on the SuperTrend and look at the market overall, check Bitcoin. If you do ladder buys, then probably go in small, keep some funds out for additional purchases. You might want to do stop losses in this crazy market. I wish I had on my link trade. So that's that on link. We'll look at one more here on the community. AVAX, Polkadot, HBAR. Let's look at FET. It's been up here for a while. And I haven't traded it since it merged with the other coins. And it's on Coinbase. Yeah, it looks like the others. So it's sitting at support. If it breaks above, 15%, that's a great swing trade. It goes all the way up to the resistance. Don't know how long it's going to take these coins to recover. The drops tend to be sudden and the recoveries tend to take longer, generally speaking. But that's a good day trade setup for a swing. Yeah, it looks like the others we've seen, and it just needs to get the indicators on board. Maybe a buy signal triggers right about here. And red zone, 17% in 4 days. That's a good swing trade. So this looks good as both a swing and a day trade. Trading spot on Coinbase. All right. Any questions on what we've looked at or any coins you want to look at?
Nope.
Well, you guys have been pretty chill. I do have a new. Okay. Robin wants to look at Sui. Let's look at that. Let's see, is that on my list? Yes. Let's look at the day trade first. Yeah, it's just below the 20 on the RTI. Um, should probably set that alert for a break above the 20. Should probably happen right about here. And then retrace 14% in a day. That's an outstanding day trade if it does that. On the swing trade layout, looks pretty good as well. Wait for that wait for those signals to turn around, probably happen right about here. And 20% in 3 days. It's a great swing trade. So Sui looks good on both a day trade and a swing trade. But be patient. Wait till you see evidence of recovery. So, all right. Well, have we shared enough misery for one day?
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. Well, for those of you who are veterans, we've seen times like this before. So,
Yeah, I just generally stop looking, but this time
mm,
I'm more immersed.
mm. All right.
Nice
Well,
background.
yeah, I decided to take Bitcoin out of my background today and just try to be relaxed. So, I'm chilling at the beach this time. All right. Well, good to have you guys on board. Have a good trading weekend. And I will see you Monday night / Tuesday morning. If you're watching this on the recording, much rather see you live, but check out the opportunities in the pinned comment to help fund the channel. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Ciao.